Thank you for opening the video. Smile Trouble Consultation Room. Do you have any symptoms of menopause such as dizziness or hot flashes? Even if you take the prescribed medicine, it only works for that moment, and if the symptoms reappear after some time, then symptomatic treatment is recommended. It is necessary to properly identify the cause and provide appropriate treatment for that area. This video provides detailed information on the causes of menopause, so please watch until the end. There are probably many women in their 40s and 50s who suffer from these symptoms. Physical symptoms: hot flashes, dizziness, headache, fatigue, insomnia, stiff shoulders, etc. Psychological symptoms: anxiety, depression, irritability, low mood, etc. During menopause, the female hormone estrogen secreted by the ovaries decreases as ovarian function declines. It is also believed that physical, psychological, and social factors such as age, personality, relationships at work and home, etc., are involved in causing menopausal symptoms. If you go to a hospital and are diagnosed with menopausal symptoms, the general treatment is to prescribe antidepressants, anti-anxiety drugs, or Chinese herbal medicine. There is also a treatment called hormone replacement therapy (HRT). As another solution, live a relaxed life away from stress. Eat a nutritionally balanced diet. Do moderate exercise, aerobic exercise. It is said that it is good to generalize that. Antidepressants are drugs that are sometimes used as pharmacotherapy to treat depression. Depressive mood is a symptom that many people experience during menopause. Antidepressants can be expected to be effective not only for mental changes, but also for physical symptoms such as hot flashes, hot flushes, and sweating. Chinese herbal medicine aims to maintain a healthy body by regulating the qi, blood, and water. Hormone replacement therapy (HRT) comes in oral formulations and transdermal formulations, patch and liniment. This is a treatment that improves menopausal symptoms by supplementing estrogen. It has been shown to be effective in treating symptoms such as hot flashes, and sweating. Premenstrual syndrome is a condition in which various physical and mental symptoms appear 3 to 10 days before the onset of menstruation. Symptoms can range from mild to severe. Women have a 25 to 38-day sexual cycle, and one cycle is from the beginning of menstruation to the next menstruation. During the first half of the sexual cycle, a large amount of the female hormone estrogen is secreted, and the follicular phase occurs when the follicles in the ovaries mature. Then, on the 14th day of the sexual cycle, the mature follicle releases an egg, a process called ovulation. After ovulation, the corpus luteum secretes a large amount of the female hormone progesterone in preparation for pregnancy. This period is called the luteal phase, and if pregnancy does not occur, the endometrium that prepares for pregnancy is shed, menstruation occurs, and the next sexual cycle begins. The true cause of premenstrual syndrome is unknown, but it is thought that changes in female hormones are involved. During the luteal phase, large amounts of estrogen and progesterone are secreted, but in the late luteal phase, these levels rapidly decrease, causing abnormalities in brain hormones and neurotransmitters, and it is said that symptoms of premenstrual syndrome appear. There is. Symptoms of premenstrual syndrome vary. Similar to menopause, it is a symptom of autonomic nervous system imbalance. Physical symptoms: abdominal pain, headache, lower back pain, breast tenderness, swelling, bloating, etc. Autonomic nerve imbalance symptoms: palpitations, loss of appetite, overeating, dizziness, fatigue, hot flashes, etc. Psychiatric symptoms: emotional instability, irritability, depression, anxiety, tension, sleep disorders, decreased concentration, sleepiness, etc. If the symptoms are mild, counseling and lifestyle changes may be provided. Other activities include aerobic exercise, smoking cessation, alcohol control, and stress relief. If these measures do not improve symptoms, low-dose oral contraceptives containing estrogen and progesterone are used. In addition, Chinese herbal medicine is prescribed for symptoms of autonomic nervous system imbalance, and anti-inflammatory analgesics are prescribed for body pain. Additionally, antidepressants may be used if psychiatric symptoms are severe. Men also experience symptoms of menopause. The symptoms of menopause in women are caused by a decrease in the female hormone estrogen, and the symptoms of menopause in men are caused by a decrease in the male hormone testosterone. Testosterone, a male hormone, is like estrogen for women and is a very important hormone for building masculinity, such as a muscular body and a sturdy skeleton. Testosterone is produced primarily in the testicles, with instructions to make testosterone coming from the hypothalamus in the brainstem. It is also said to be synthesized and secreted by the adrenal glands. Male menopausal symptoms caused by decreased testosterone are treated with testosterone replacement therapy (TRT). Testosterone replacement therapy (TRT) methods include oral preparations, injection preparations, and skin absorption preparations. In addition, Chinese herbal medicine, ED treatment drugs, antidepressants, anti-anxiety drugs, and sexual function improving drugs may be prescribed. We provide counseling, guidance on lifestyle improvements to relieve stress, and dietary guidance, depending on your symptoms. Considering the theory of a decline in estrogen in women and testosterone in men, wouldn't it be strange if not all people as they get older experience the same symptoms? Is it premenstrual syndrome if symptoms appear before menopause, and menopause if symptoms appear after menopause? Moreover, the cause is the same drop in estrogen? And the cause is still unknown. Have you ever had any doubts about this? It is true that a drop in estrogen may be the cause, but there are other causes of a drop in estrogen. We must investigate the true cause and provide the correct treatment. There are causes for decreased estrogen and testosterone levels regardless of gender or age. Let's learn about how the brain and body work in order to find the real cause. This is the mechanism by which testosterone is secreted from the testes. Gonadotropin-releasing hormone is secreted from the hypothalamus to the pituitary gland. The pituitary gland secretes follicle-stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone to the testes. Testosterone is secreted from the testes. Hypothalamus gonadotropin-releasing hormone pituitary gland gonadotropin testis secretes male hormones. The relationship between female hormones and menstruation. Gonadotropin-releasing hormone is secreted from the hypothalamus to the pituitary gland. The pituitary gland secretes follicle-stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone to the ovaries. It is regulated by estrogen and progesterone secreted by the ovaries. Hypothalamus gonadotropin-releasing hormone pituitary gland gonadotropin ovarian secretes female hormones. In this way, female and male hormones are secreted by transmitting instructions from the hypothalamus in the brain to the pituitary gland, and then to the ovaries and testes. The hypothalamus and pituitary gland in the brain control the secretion of female and male hormones. In particular, the hypothalamus plays a role in regulating the autonomic nervous system, endocrine system, immune system, and emotions. The hypothalamus is located in the diencephalon, an area of the brain that surrounds the third ventricle and the brainstem. Therefore, the function of the hypothalamus is disrupted and the symptoms of menopause appear. Next, we need to consider why hypothalamic function is disrupted. The key to finding the true cause of menopause is the function of the hypothalamus. It is caused by certain parts of the body that affect the function of the hypothalamus. It's the neck. When there is a problem with the neck, the function of the hypothalamus is disrupted, which means that the balance of the autonomic nervous system and hormone secretion are also disrupted. And neck malfunction is a distortion of the cervical vertebrae. Distortion of the cervical vertebrae is the real cause. When the cervical vertebrae are distorted, the flow of nerves that transmit information between the brain and the body is obstructed, causing symptoms of menopause. Symptoms of autonomic nerve imbalance. The word menopause can be replaced with the word years of neglect for neck problems. If left untreated, symptoms of menopause will appear. Also, even if you are not at the age of menopause, you should also suspect cervical spine distortion in people with premenstrual syndrome who experience symptoms similar to menopause due to a drop in estrogen. During menopause, the female hormone estrogen secreted by the ovaries decreases as ovarian function declines. It is generally believed that physical, psychological, and social factors such as age, personality, relationships at work and home, etc., are involved in causing menopausal symptoms. The true cause of premenstrual syndrome is unknown, but it is thought that changes in female hormones are involved. During the luteal phase, large amounts of estrogen and progesterone are secreted, but in the late luteal phase, these levels drop rapidly, causing symptoms of premenstrual syndrome. Symptoms of male menopause appear due to a decline in the male hormone testosterone. Regardless of gender, the mechanism of hormone secretion is hypothalamus gonadotropin releasing hormone, pituitary gland gonadotropin, ovaries, testes secretes female hormones, male hormones. The hypothalamus and pituitary gland in the brain control the secretion of female and male hormones. The hypothalamus also regulates the autonomic nervous system, endocrine system, immune system, and emotions. The area that affects the function of the hypothalamus is the neck. The real cause is cervical vertebrae distortion. When nerves are compressed at the location of cervical vertebrae distortion, the flow of nerves that transmit information between the brain and the body is obstructed, disrupting the function of the hypothalamus and disrupting the balance of the autonomic nervous system and hormone secretion. It is important to understand the true cause, but the next question arises as to what treatment should be used to treat the cervical spine distortion. If you are suffering from menopausal symptoms, premenstrual syndrome, or menopausal symptoms, it will not be effective if you do not treat your neck properly. There are still some aspects of menopause that are not understood by society as a whole. It is necessary to understand the person who is suffering from the symptoms, but it is also important to understand the people around the person who is suffering. If you would like to learn more about menopausal disorders and information on the correct treatment to improve cervical spine distortion, please click on the URL of the Smile Consultation Room homepage in the Overview section. There is no consultation fee. We look forward to your call. Get the right treatment as soon as possible to get your body back to its original health. Thank you for watching the video.